Welcome back to the channel. So today I am going to be showing you guys a tutorial. Now I know that I want to touch and say that I don't really want to do a lot of makeup on this channel. I know that's where my roots are, but I do want to, dive into more fashion oriented content and more vlogging as well. But I do want to have a niche on this channel with tutorials that I've always wanted to do, and right now there is, and for the longest time there's been a tutorial that I've always wanted to do, which is Heroin Chic, this kind of Kate Moss, the 90s kind of like tired eyes trend that we've probably seen on TikTok. But I recently gotten really into that Heroin Chic aesthetic, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieve that look with a few of my favorite products and new products that I've been testing out. And so if you guys are new here, my name is Jonathan. I'm an artist here on YouTube, and I definitely would love you guys to subscribe down below. Don't forget to hit that comment section, as well as future videos you guys really want to see. And definitely this channel, I'm starting over again on a new channel, because I kind of feel, not that I didn't love my original fan base or just people that followed me over the years. I still love you guys to my core, but I feel like I had to get a lot of the weeds. There was a lot of snakes in the camp, and there was just a lot of fake people around me, or people that were following me, and I just feel like they were just very like not real, authentic people, and I feel like they had just not my best interest in heart. And so my goal for this channel is to really create a following and really create a community. I really value that no matter what I do, because I feel like at the end of the day, it's the people that lift you up. And no matter what happens in my life, I always like to keep the positivity. So with that being said, I do want to, go a little hardcore with this look, but I'm still the same person. If you guys have followed me before, if you guys are new here, I was, makeup influencing, if you will, and I was doing a lot of fashion. I was just doing a lot of art as well, just doing a lot of things, and I really didn't find who I was. And a lot of part of my journey right now is this kind of rebirth that I've had in my personal life and just myself in general. Like, I am like such a new person, and a different person than I was like at least 3 years ago, and it's all because of my perception on life and how I deal with things, and my outlook on life has changed again. Before it was so many different things, it was kind of like me against the world type of thing, and not trusting a lot of people, and I had a hard time trusting my intuition. And I think that a lot of people now are creating videos of just trusting yourself, be authentic. And every time when I find myself in a hard situation, not to get like too deep and facetious, but every time when I find myself like going against the grain, I always look back and like look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, am I being my 100% true self? And I think fear does, I used to be so confident, and when I stopped being confident and stopped worrying about what other people thought of me, and like my hair, the way that I dress, like I just really like get over in 2 seconds, because like this is my life, this is what I want to do with it, and this is my body, and how I present myself has nothing to do with your opinion about me. And I so wholly believe that 100% in my being, that you can be whoever you want to be, and no matter friends, family, it's just like, don't let those people get you down, because it's only going to make your life miserable, because you're always constantly thinking, what can I do to make other people happy? And it's about yourself. Like my mentality is like, make your your 5-year-old self feel proud, and I'm entering my adulthood, and I really want to make that little boy proud. And so with all that being said, we're gonna dive into this Heroin Chic makeup tutorial. I think a lot of my beauty has changed a lot too, so I don't wear like a full face of makeup a lot, especially going out during the day. I have a new setup as well. So I'm in my second space that I haven't showed you guys yet. And this is like my makeup corner. This is just like my personal, I have like a little bit of my Cinderella obsession. I met her in Disneyland, and I just have some of my favorite makeup, like my Kylie stuff and my OPR, and it just my little Prosecco with, you know, some flowers, and just like all my lipsticks and Chanel, of course, ever dripped everywhere. And then over there, I have some, you know, personal frames of people that I loved in my life. And so with today, I want to start off with the base. Now, lately, what I've been doing is starting off with a really good, this is my skin right now. It's, I have not gotten another face tattoo, but I have 3 so far, and I try not to cover them up. But with today's look, is very grungy. It's very like slept in kind of makeup. You're just like practicing myself with makeup. I've always kind of slept in my makeup, so I've always been guilty of that, and I wonder why I get breakouts. But I'm gonna start with the Gerard Cosmetics. This is so old, but I've been using up my old makeup. I haven't used a lot of my old makeup, so I'm just using it up. Use what you got, and that's what basically what the store is about. Use what you already have. Like, don't go out and go buy stuff if you don't have it. This is all this stuff that I've just been laying around. There is some new stuff, but I kind of just wanted to test out for me because I'm always just that person. So I just like to start off with a nice base and let that soak in. And my little trash can here, I got some brushes. I went on Shein, and oh my gosh, I'm really addicted to like Shein right now, and like AliExpress and all those places, because I just love getting things at affordable price. So I got these really sinister black brushes for like $2. This is a good dupe. So I just kind of like put that into the skin to give it a nice glow. In this, if you follow me for a long time, I am highlighter obsessed, and I've kind of been not using highlighter. I know I'm very weird right now, but I've been loving these brushes, and they've kind of got a little bit of everything, like the OG highlighter brushes, and a little bit of everything for the face. So what I want to go in first is with the brows, the Brow Engineer, and I've always wanted to get this. So this is in the shade Ash. All the products will be listed down below as well, so you guys can go check it out for yourself. But it comes in a spoolie, and I did shave off the tail end. Like, I really had no brows. This is as much as they grow, but this is kind of getting more thicker, which I'm kind of obsessed with. But I did shave them off. They're kind of going back, but this will bleach your brows. It gives you the illusion of bleaching your brows. And this is in the shade Ash. So yeah, I've kind of been on a self-discovery journey, like, who the hell am I? And I've been struggling for a long time. After these past years, I kind of took a hiatus off of YouTube and social media. I've kind of like posted things and deleted things, and I kind of felt like I just was all over the place. And you know, recently went into therapy, and one of the things that I just discovered is just like, I don't want to waste energy anymore if I'm not being 100% myself. And so I think that's the reason why I don't be so confident in what I'm posting on social media. And like TikTok, I really became obsessed with TikTok over the past year and a half, and I've just kind of been staying over there. People interact with you more, even if it's good or bad. People, it's more interactive. Like, every time I was on YouTube, I would get, you know, not to be like really bad about it, but I would get like the same 5 people commenting on my videos. People weren't sharing it, so I felt like I didn't have a community, even though like people were kind of like in the community tab, were like responding to my you know, daily life, and I felt like people were more interested in my life more than what I was posting. And then that became a problem, because I felt like the people that didn't have my best interest at heart really wanted to dive so deep into my personal life and what I was going on, who I was dating, or where I lived, and all that kind of stuff. And I realized that it's actually a luxury to tell people stuff about your life. And I'm not gonna overshare on this channel anymore. I'm just gonna be my, you know, if it comes out, it comes out. But I'm gonna be 100% authentically me, and that could be good or bad. And what I've learned, especially over the years, that just because somebody has a negative attitude or has a good attitude doesn't make them a good or better person than the next. You know what I mean? Because we all have flaws, and we all have things that, you know, we don't like about ourselves. We have things that we love about ourselves. And the one thing that I've really discovered is that I'm best of both. And if you can't get with that, then you don't need to be in my life. And so I'm gonna stop oversharing on the internet, and you guys don't deserve that, because the way that people have treated me over the years has been so bad that I don't want to give people the benefit of the doubt and trust them with certain things of my personal life. So that's how that's gonna go for the next, you know, how long I stay on YouTube and just on social media itself. I've yet to be back on Instagram. I kind of deleted everything, and I really want a fresh start. I am moving soon, and I'm starting my own company, like small business, with the t-shirt and merch line. It is coming up in a couple weeks, and I got so that's it. I want to show you that. And then this album, I've been working on my very first big album for the longest, and it's finally right around the corner, and I'm just so excited. So once we got all of that, I kind of just make sure that it's powdered in. Out the NYX Freeze, and it's actually pretty cool. It's like a cooling sensation primer, and it feels really good on the skin. I finally got my hands on it, and because I have a lot of, it's weird, I have like dry skin, but I get really oily, especially in my T-zone. So I like to create a kind of like poreless canvas, especially. This time I'm keeping on the little, you know, beard, 3-day beard growth. And it creates everything smooth. It's been a long time since I've used this. I'm so used to like my gripping primer, like the Milk Hydro Grip type of stuff. So whatever best primer works for you. It's been a while since I've done like low-key long form content, and I'm so, you know, I've gotten so ingrained because like my routine, put some Laneige lip mask on, sleep masks. I don't want you guys to see my crusty lips through this whole thing, but I got so used to short form content, and that's the thing, it's so addicting because you can just like hop over to the next thing. And when I would do YouTube videos, it would take me all day, you know, editing and doing the whole thing. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite foundation brush right now. This is the Morphe E63. I love it. It's kind of like a little paintbrush. And I went back to a I went to back to oh my god, what is that? I went back to this store you guys recommended me, and I got the AOA Studio foundation. This is the CC cream, and this is in deep, and it's literally my skin tone, and it's perfect. It's like I have never met a match of the CC cream that I liked, but this works perfectly. I love it. I love it so much. I've been wearing it a lot. Put down the, you know, Marc Jacobs and the Tom Ford of it all, and kind of been loving like just the affordability and just get out of the door and just, you know, keep on going. Not to be so serious all the time, because you know, I stopped doing that whole, you know, I'm a Capricorn because I do this. But I do get very serious about things, and one of the things that I've learned is to laugh at myself, and not take myself too seriously in, you know, the right times, you know. But you know, so, and then since I'm using this up, I know I hated this Good Apple foundation, but I bought 3 of them and I need to use it up. So I'm gonna do a little bit of like cream contour, and I'm just gonna go in with the shade Deep 98, and I love going in with the same brush and just carving out in a sculpted way, because you want to do that hollow of the cheeks thing, and I just feel I don't know what happened. Another thing that over this time that I've been gone, I don't know what happened in my face, but it looks like I got plastic surgery. Like, have you seen these cheekbones before? And this nose, like, I barely have to contour anymore, and then all of a sudden I have these little cheekbones. It's like crazy. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I just got like a surgeon overnight. Like, I barely have to contour anymore. Like, I mean, the bags are still there, but we're working on that. But oh my gosh, I don't like, that was the one thing that I've kind of been kind of surprising myself. Like, I'm just getting more prettier by the day. And another thing that I really want to talk about is confidence. Like, I don't care who you are, but I think confidence is so sexy. Like, you can be like the ugliest person, not to be like, there's ugly people out there, but you can be not the most good looking person, and if you have like confidence about yourself and you carry yourself like, I own this shit, I feel like that is so sexy. You know what I mean? And I lost that a little bit. I lost the confidence in myself, and I'm slowly gaining it back, because I feel like, you know, people can like bring you down so much and take that away from you, but never let someone dim your shine. This Revolution Glow, this is the Splendour Ultra Matte Bronzer in Deep. And what I do is I love to just use the same pan a little bit, so that way the powder becomes one with the like all of the cream products that you use. And I just kind of love using one brush. Normally this would take me like 10, you know, less than 10 minutes, but I'm going step by step. So just kind of blend where you put that contour. And I just love to accentuate these new cheekbones. Put another layer of setting spray. Okay, the main part of this is looking kind of like pale. So I'm gonna go in with this Col-lab Kill the Shine Mattifying Press Powder. I love this. Way back when I was doing makeup a lot, I love a matte finish. So that kind of really hasn't changed. Like, again, I kind of dematte the skin. Kind of give that kind of like gothic, ghostly white, Miss Mama minute. So today I am so excited. I bought this a long time ago, but haven't gotten to it. So this is the Kesha Rose Hip Dot Collab palette, and guess what we're using? We're using Red Baby. So what I love to do is take this little flat brush, and I'm gonna dip in with Cannibal. So first I dip in with Cannibal, and one thing that I've learned, let the shadow work for you, not you working for the shadow. So instead of like dipping in now, I just kind of lightly press and pick it up. You see that? Just let the pigment pick up on the brush, so that way you can manipulate the product. So what I go in, start with that inner corner, and it's so bright, and start pressing it into the skin. It doesn't have to be perfect, but instead of going in circular motions, I've learned to just like tap it on the skin and press. If you have one that stains, it's even better, because we're going for that kind of like dead in the eye look. Don't blend that out, and what I'm gonna do I'm gonna go in with Backstabber, and I'm gonna use this nice just round fluffy brush from that collection, and I'm just gonna just dab it in there, and I'm gonna smoke this out. So I want the two colors to blend together. This is like a deep burgundy brown shade, and it's gonna create that like capillary veins of busting look. And then I want to wrap it around this kind of corner of my eye, but not all the way, but just kind of giving it that like smoke. That's all we're doing with the eyes. If you wanted to add some black liner, you could, but right now I'm just gonna leave it like this. I just kind of like, for me, it gives it a little more of a subdued look. And I'm gonna go in with lip liner. This is one of my favorite deep loop liners. This is the Milani Easy liner for the lips. It's a retractable pencil, which I love. I hate sharpening. And this is the Sugar Plum. Now, oof, wearing this by itself is literally a slay. Cause it literally gives you on my lips the appearance of larger lips without having like such a like prominent line, which I love. And it gives you that like fade effect automatically. Like, oh my god, I love this liner. Just let it bleed and blend in. I've been loving is also this Kesha Rose. This is the PH That Bitch lip gloss, and it's a clear gloss, but it has like a transfer of red berry. So we're kind of just going with that theme. You see how it just changed my lips? And it gives it a gloss. So the Fuck Proof mascara comes in a little whip. I like to use this for the bottom lashes, because it does have that really cool applicator. And what I like to do is take the tip and run it against the bottom. You can do this, it almost acts as eyeliner, but it gives you that like smudge, like backstage rock and roll kind of vibe. Like, look at that. And then I just like to pull down. Lash Freak by Urban Decay. I love this little guy. This is the mini, but I love the unique applicator. It's just really cool, and it does have like a round tip, so you can actually smudge the top as well. I like to use it as a little bit of a liner. I always have like a top wing. Just I feel like it's a little sexier, sultrier, and I just get the lashes, and I just love the comb on this. I just like to Item One Hit Spray by Addison Rae. Oldie but goodie. I love this. It just kind of brings it back. And we are done. I'm gonna take these little clips out. Lately, I've been loving these little curly coos that I've been doing lately. And this is the final look. So thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you guys like this little tutorial. I am back, baby, and yeah, I just feel like I'm gonna be creating these unique just things that I love about makeup and looks that I want to create and recreate, and I hope you guys do. If you guys do recreate this look, definitely tag me down below on your social media so I can see it. Yeah, I love this look, and this has kind of been like my everyday makeup, you know, besides the whole like scary part of it all. But yeah, I've been loving this like kind of like just tired eyes heroin chic moment, and I hope you guys do love it as well. So I'll catch you guys later. I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you guys are, my little romantics, and until next time, you know I love you.